Good morning, everybody. It's actually it's almost noon, and I'm taking a break. It's finally gotten warm. Well, relatively speaking, it's in the 40s. So, which means it's nice and warm. I just zoomed in on a little bird on top of the beanpole. And the birds are loving it. They're just, I can hear them starting to tweet all over the place. I just saw Jay come down, and there's all kinds of birds in the feeders. And of course, there's the ratsy girl. Where are you, rats? Hey, rats. I think she's eating something she shouldn't. What are you doing? Huh? What are you doing? Anyway, the sun's shining. I don't know what happens if I video the sun. And I've got my tea. Got my tea here. There's it. Oh, I'm so zoomed. And unzoom here for you guys. There we go. Tea. Tea bag burst. So there's little tea flecks. That's good. Ratsy's looking for squirrels, and where's the squirrelies? Is it rabbits? Is it? She's such a good dog. She's so trained now. The only thing she goes after are squirrels and rabbits. She doesn't go after the birds or the ducks or the chickens. Well, she'll go after the chickens if we need her to. But the ducks, they just come and go, and they just share this environment. As simple as that. I don't know if I showed you the house, so here's the back side of the house. Anyway, that's our living room. I know, that's our living room. That's our bedroom, and that's the bathroom, master bathroom, and that's the upstairs bedroom and bathroom, and then underneath is an area we call the snug, and then this over here is we have an office and another bedroom, and then this is the kitchen, and there's a laundry room. Back side of this is the living room. It's an old farmhouse. It's all built in parts, so you can see like there's lots of roof lines. So this part here, right there, that was the original house. So everything else was added on. And we believe that this part was added on next. We think in the 40s. Don't know how old the original part is there, but the original house, the structural beams in the walls were like 12 inches by 12 inches beams. These were huge, and they're also hand hewn. So this part of the house is really old. And then we think this was added in the 40s because there was a bathroom put in with like 1940s fixtures. So that's where the assumption there comes in. And then we know that it also construction was done here, this kitchen, and then this part I don't know if it was done in phases. It looks like it must have been because of the roof line, but maybe not. That was done in the 70s, where a downstairs bathroom was added here, and then a bedroom, and then the kitchen was either remodeled or done over. And then we bought it, let me see, 7 years ago, and it was sad because it was rotting, this old farmhouse. Some of the floors and the beams underneath the house were rotted just from age and just never been fixed and repaired. And we spent a lot of money, a lot of time to give this house a new life, and maybe another 100 years. So it was really near and dear to our hearts. Maybe I'll show you the inside at some point. There. But this is the cottage here. It's a little cottage. I think it was like a beauty shop one time. There's water running into it, and then you can see my grapevine in front of it. And there's a little birdhouse there. I was talking about that the other day, but I was on the other side. And right now I'm using this as a greenhouse, so I've got some grow lights on in there, and because it has a nice cement floor, which is great when you're growing things. So last year we grew them inside the house in like the open windows there, our seedlings, and so of course it's, your whole house is filled with plants, which is nice, but the water issue is a problem when you've got wood floors. So in here, yeah, we got the cement floor, and then I've started the seedlings. So this is what we call the cottage, and this hasn't been, remodeled at all or updated at all since we've moved in. It's kind of it's nice that way, but that you can see there's a lot of warping up here, and the siding needs work, and paint's coming off, and the windows need help as well. So there's lots of things to do here. But I don't know when or if we're gonna work on it. I don't know. Maybe. But not right now. Just finished this house, so that's enough. It's a lot of space, and a lot of space. You can see chickens back there. I've got my meat birds, and then beyond there, the egg layers. Yeah, we got a lean-to over here, coming off the pole barn. Okay. See it there? We got all kinds of junk in there, stuff from the house that we took out, rotten pieces of this and that. But we were able to restore bits of the house too that were salvageable. She's starting to shake a little bit, and you think it was she's shaking because it's cold, but she's not. She's shaking because she thinks she sees something, and she's getting so excited. He says, "Squirrels." He said, "Squirrels." She never does catch squirrels, but I got a bunch of them. So then that's nice that she chases them off, because then I don't get rabbits and squirrels in my garden at all, and I don't get the squirrels at the bird feeder over there. I only get the birds because they're afraid of her. They know she can't catch them; they're so fast. But they won't come near the back here. They'll go all over the property, and you'll see them like all over there, like jumping from tree to tree to tree to tree, all the way around. And there's a pretty bird that just flew by. So it was really cold this morning, and all the water dishes were frozen for everybody. So first thing first was to go around, and ducks over here, chicken here, there's chicken over there, there's 2 sets of chickens behind me, and everybody needed warm water in their dishes so they could drink, since everything was frozen. But I think it's supposed to be warm next. I mean, relatively. We're in the end of December, so it's all relative, right? How warm it is. So, I know. It's warm. I can sit out here without a coat and gloves, see? No gloves and no coat. I have a nice thick sweater on though. I've got this, it's like, someone gave it to me. It's an LL Bean sweater. I've had it like 15 years. And it's boiled wool, I think it is. I'm not sure if it is or not, but I thought it was boiled wool. But it's very warm, and it's probably why I don't need the coat. Because this beautiful sweater I'm wearing. I love this sweater. It's that go-to when it's bitter cold sweater, and I thought it was going to be bitter cold today. I just didn't check the weather report. I had heard it was going to get warmer. I'd heard it's going to get warmer, but I hadn't checked. I didn't know if it was today or tomorrow, but I came out here again to check on the water to make sure everybody had water, and I noticed it was nice out. And I also know it's nice out because Ratsy doesn't want to come back in with me, do you, girl? Yeah, you don't want to come back in, do you? You want to stay out when it's nice. But, so I've got this new makeshift fence. Maybe you can see it. It's right here, this little fence that I put up because the ducks just keep coming in and trampling. And it's not a very tall fence, but it's just big enough. The ducks, they go all around and they forage in all this grass over here. And this is a project we've been working on for 7 years since we've been here, is permaculture. A permaculture homestead is kind of what we're doing here to be self-sufficient. We've got a bunch of fruit trees. Wherever you see the white, well, actually more than that. Those are just ones that needed it. But I guess we have about 50 fruit trees now. All along here, back from there, all the way down here, and all the way there, way back there. So we've got the farthest ones are pawpaws. We have a couple of pawpaws. We have, what else do we have growing? When we moved, with pawpaws we planted. But when we moved in, there was, behind this big pine here, there's an old apple tree. You might be able to see it. It's right here. That's an old apple tree. And that was here. So we have 2 old apple trees right here. We have a big mulberry. So this whole thing is a mulberry tree. And it is a massive mulberry. And it gives off a lot of fruit. And you can't pick it because it's a huge tree. So what we do is we put, like all along the ground there, we put clean tarps. Oh, somebody's hunting. Oh, sounds like somebody got something. That was close too. I didn't like it. That was that close. That's scary. Yeah. They must be in this back lot over here. Because that's close. That's a couple 100 yards. Are you scared, rats? No, it's okay. Come on up. Come on. You can come up with mommy. Up. Up. Come on. She's all scared. Okay, hold on. Come. Yes. Come up here. Come up in my lap. There we go. It's okay. She doesn't like that. You okay? It's okay. It's all right, silly. They're not way over there, just not that far. Those shots were close. I heard a lot of shots yesterday too. Probably deer hunters. Back behind us we have a farmer, and he's growing, what's he growing right now? He's daikon radish. But in the middle of his fields, there's a wooded area. I'm assuming it's reserved for hunting, but I'm not sure. You okay? Rats, you alright, silly? No. Let me see your heart. Is it going crazy? Is your heart going crazy? Are you alright? No, it's not too bad. Yeah, it's not too bad. It's alright. Yeah, well, she was frightened from that. She doesn't like that. I don't blame you, silly. Oh, I can hear some geese. Oh, maybe that's what they were. You can hear the geese. Maybe they were hunting goose. You want to walk back there and check it out? Okay. Well, we'll walk back there. Come on. Down. Come on. That's a good dog. Oh, it's a good stinky. Oh, yes, she is. Let's go check it out. Come on. Come on. Yeah, so here's one of our fruit trees. No, those be chickens making that noise. I can hear the goose. Oh, I can hear the geese too. This is an older apple. This is one of the first fruit trees we planted. So, but it's not, it needs to be cut too. It's getting too tall. And we didn't think it would survive because you can see down here, right there, the deer ate this thing to death that first year. And I thought, oh, he's not going to make it. You know, they nibbled it all the way. They ate all the bark, everything. They must have been really hungry. And so I thought, well, that tree's not going to make it. But look, it's now got to be 11 feet. Yeah. So you never know. See, there are some rabbits in here. They live in here. There's some warrens here, and there's, it sounds like chickens over there. Maybe they're just upset from the shots. Yeah, you can see through the pines the farmer's field. So our property line goes all the way up to the back side of those pines. That's our neighbor over there. I have a neighbor there who also has chickens. And then I have a neighbor over there who breeds pigs, which is great, as he gives me a lot of his pig manure. Oh, and now you can see our other chickens. These are our egg layers. There. I'll show you those another day, but I wanted to show you the field back here. And then I gotta be saying goodbye. We're almost 20 minutes. Let's see here. And my tea's getting cold because I'm talking too much. So, you can see the field here. This has got daikon radish in it right now. And then you